Alright guys, I'm Skeensy Fresh and I'm back with another fresh episode of Arkham Asylum. It's not a very fresh game, but I'm pretty fresh, so we're going to keep it fresh on this episode. Okay, that was a little weird. We already have a glitch. So that's a good start to our episode. Okay, oh, there's that. Oh, that he's shooting. Oh god, he's shooting me too. Okay, let's get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Go, go, go. Down. Okay, good. Good. Oh, okay, so we're already frozen again. Wow, this was a bad episode for freezes. Fortunately, guys, I'm rocking like a $400 3-year-old, $400 3 years ago computer for all of my stuff. So I'm getting a little bit of sympathy when it comes to videos freezing and stuff. But we're just gonna keep this. Oh, okay, it's frozen again. Is that 4? Holy crap! I should probably not do so many episodes in a row. I think my laptop gets pretty hot. Okay, so there's another. We should get a counter up right now. So we're at 5. See how many more we can get. Oh, there's another. That's 6. Wow. We are already at 6. Good work, everyone. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm just going to hang out up here because I thought there was more people. Oh, that's another freeze. That's 7. We're at 7 right now. 7 freezes. Freezies? 7 freezies, guys. 7 freezies for all of you. Okay. So, topic for today, since last time we talked about Rob Ford versus Justin Bieber, we're going to bring up something that Canada actually celebrates. The Leafs, okay, hold your boos, hold your hoorahs, whatever. Leafs versus Senators. See, I was going to do Leafs versus Canadians, but Canadians right now in the playoffs are killing it against Boston. So I don't really want to bring them up because they're kind of like they're pretty good. So I mean, I'm pretty sure Canadians would win that battle. Got some Habs fans out there, but yeah. So we're gonna do Leafs versus Senators. So on the Leafs, we're gonna pick our top 5 players, in my opinion, and then we're gonna compare them to the top 5 players, in my opinion, on the Sens. And I'll give you basically shot for shot sort of thing. Best center on each team, best right winger, best left winger, and then defensive pairs. And then a goalie actually. That works well. So 5. We're gonna top 5 groups, I guess, because we're gonna have a center, a right wing, a left wing, defensive pair, and then goalie. So on the Leafs, we have best the best I guess you guys can watch in the background here. This guy's just like hanging out, whatever, he's doing his own thing. I like how I don't even talk about the game anymore, but whatever. Roster. Okay, so in my opinion, the best, we're going to start with right wing and move across the board. So, best right winger on the Leafs is everyone's favorite, Phil Kessel. I'm a huge fan of Phil Kessel. He's been killing it. People don't seem to think he's that good, but he set a standard for himself. And if he doesn't make that standard, he's kind of a disappointment, which I don't really get. Because this year, he's got 80 points in 82 games. I mean, that's basically a point a game. No other player on the Leafs even comes close to that. So if you think that Phil Kessel is not contributing to the team, you might want to look at his stats a little bit more. I mean, he only has 27 penalty minutes in 82 games. Like that's tiny. Power play goals 8. Game-winning goals is this stat really shows you how good he is. 6 game-winning goals this year for Phil Kessel. So I don't know what you guys keep saying about him not being that good. But, you know what, keep those kind of comments to yourself, because I'm just going to keep looking at the stats and realize the fact that he is good. Moving over to center. This one was pretty hard for me, picking my favorite center, because I am a big fan of Kadri, but when it comes down to it, Bozak gets a lot more points per game, so I'm going to have to give this one to Bozak. Kadri's still a bit of a rookie. He still plays like he's a rookie, still a bit of a hothead. He's getting there. I swear next season he'll be probably the best centerman on the Leafs, but I'm going to have to give this one to Bozak. And I don't really need to go too in-depth with him because he did miss like 25 games this year. So, I mean, not really much I can say about him. His shot percentage is 21%, which means 1 out of 5 shots is going in. That's pretty good, not going to lie. We move over to the left wing. We got James... Actually, wait. No, I'm going to have to give this one to JVR. Lupul is probably my favorite player on the Leafs, but again, he's pretty injury prone. I'm going to have to give this one to JVR. 80 games played, 61 points per game. That's pretty good. He's rocking 30 goals. That's some pretty good stats. For defensemen, let's bring this in here. Who do we got? Although I'm not actually going to pick a pair, like two people who actually play together. I'm just going to pick two defensemen who I think are probably like the best defensemen. See, when it comes to defensemen, it's pretty hard to just like pick off stats. So you kind of have to know the team. So for me, I'm going to have to say, this is just my opinion. Although I hate him, I'm not really a big fan of him. Dion Phaneuf, pretty slow. He's a pretty slow dude, but I'm going to have to pick him. So I'm just going to say Dion Phaneuf is up there. Jake Gardner sucked this season. He wasn't that good. He played really well last season, but this season he kind of Cody Franzen is probably one of my favorite players on the Leafs, so I'm going to have to give this one to Cody Franzen and Dion Phaneuf. I don't know too much about defensemen because I don't really follow the defensemen, but what I can say is that you can take all your hate for Dion Phaneuf and just look at the fact that out of basically every defenseman other than Carl Gunnarsson, Dion Phaneuf has the best plus minus. So I don't really know where your stuff's coming from, all your hate, because I mean, he contributes to the team. He is the captain. He's a little slow, I'm not gonna lie. He's a pretty slow skater, but I mean, he's a defenseman. You don't like, they're not really built for speed. They're built to be big and hit people, and like get in the way and just like push people around. Unless you want an offensive defenseman like Carl Gunnarsson. Not Carl Gunnarsson, what the hell am I saying? Erik Karlsson. Jesus, that was bad. Which leads me into the Senators, but wait, I'm going to come back to the Leafs really quickly and say that Bernier is probably the best goalie that the Leafs have had in a very long time. He's not overly streaky like Reimer. He's a much more consistent goalie than Reimer is, so I'll give this one to Bernier. So, we're going to come into the Sens now, and I'm not going to go as much in depth with the Sens because I don't really know them as well, but I'm going to have to say that this is not what I wanted. I wanted stats. I want player stats. Come on. Okay, so I think we started with right wingers. I can't even remember. Right winger on the Sens, Bobby Ryan. We knew Bobby Ryan versus Phil Kessel. See, I'm kind of biased in this, but I'm going to have to give this one to Phil Kessel because, I mean, the guy has 80 points in 82 games. Bobby Ryan's only got 70 points in 40... Sorry, not 70 points. 70 games played, 48 points. So, it's a little iffy. He only has 2 game-winning goals. I'm going to have to give this one to Phil Kessel. So that's 1 point for the Leafs. Bringing it back to the centerman, Jason Spezza versus Tyler Bozak. Any day of the week, I'll give this Jason Spezza. This dude has been with the Sens his entire career, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure he's been on with the Sens his entire career. He's killing it. I love that has the dedication to stay with the Sens this whole time. So I'm giving that one to him. So that's tied at 1-1. Bringing it over to the left side, we have Clark MacArthur. I think I'm going to give this one to. So Clark MacArthur, former Leaf, against JVR. JVR, he's doing pretty well. So, it's a lot. Okay. I'm going to have to give this one to Clark MacArthur, actually, because he seems to be really good on the power play. He's got 8 goals on the power play. Oh, wait. I didn't even look at James Van Riemsdyk. Holy crap. Okay, so Clark MacArthur has 5 game-winning goals and 8 power play goals. JVR only has 3 game-winning goals, but he does have 9 power play goals, which is good. Like, Leafs need that. Leafs need someone on the power play who's getting those goals. Him and Phil Kessel killing it. 80 games played, 61 points for JVR, and then for Clark MacArthur, 50. Oh, it's pretty tight. I'm gonna have to actually. Oh, this is tight. What can we look at? What other stats do we have? Okay. I'm going to give this one to Clark MacArthur, unfortunately. Sorry, Leaf fans. But just only on the fact that his shot percentage is 15.1, I guess? 15.1? Yeah. I mean, he does have close to half the shots that JVR has, but still, that's 160 shots. You can't really fake a shot percentage. Like, that's just, it doesn't happen. So, we have to give this one to Clark MacArthur. We have to quickly round this out because this video is actually going to come to a close pretty soon. So, going to defensemen on the Senators, we have to give this one to Erik Karlsson, considering he led the team, the entire team, all forwards, everyone. He led the team for points, and I don't really know any of the other defensemen on the Sens, so I'm just gonna have to throw in. Let's see, who do I actually know? Wow, that is bad. I do not know my Sens that well. I should probably look these guys up more often. Ooh, this is actually pretty hard. For the Sens, I'm actually going to give this one to Jared Cohen. Because he's a 0 plus minus, played 68 games, only 45 penalty minutes, so it's not that bad. But his shot total, shot percentage, not shot total, is 8.8. For a defenseman, that's pretty decent, considering that beats Erik Karlsson. So, bringing it down to the goalies to finish it off. So I'm going to have to give the defenseman to the Leafs just because the Leafs defensemen are good. So that's 2-2. Bringing it down to the goalies, we have Craig Anderson versus Bernier. And I'm going to have to give this one to the Leafs. Stats on the Leafs goalies are better. Sorry, Sens fans. Leafs goalies are better. And actually, since my video already ended, I'm going to call it quits on that one. Like, subscribe, favorite, whatever the heck YouTube does these days. I'm Skeensy Fresh, and I am out.